My name's Declan, and I came to Growing Space because I had a breakdown, and at that point, my life just fell apart.
Your self-respect goes. You won't wash, you won't shave, you become very distant. You can't sleep, you won't eat. You totally shut off completely.
They were trying to find ways of getting me out. And they said, oh, there's one place that you might like.
This is the vegetable garden, or vegetable section of the garden. So you've got bed 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5.
It felt like a sanctuary to me, because most of the time I felt I was suffering alone. I felt like I had no one to turn to, and pretty much I felt that my depression defined me then as a person.
When you're first ill, you think to yourself, why, you rack your brain thinking, why me? Why has it happened? You try and rack your brains, till they're sore really, to find out the reason why.
When I first came here, it was just wild and overgrown. What I did is started taking the plants down and just taking little bits out in between, seeing what would come up underneath, I think mine's a bit more wild than the rest of the plots, maybe.
One thing led to another. Subsequently, my marriage fell apart. I started to drink quite heavily at one stage.
A lot of people just don't want to know. They just think, oh, get over it, as if there's something the matter with you. Pull yourself together, but it's not, you can't. It's not, if you could take a tablet and get over it, you would. You can't, it's terrible.
They look down at you, so you've got to be very patient.
What we get is a lot of birds roosting over the top in the trees, and where they drop into the pond, then it turns the pond green. But it's good, because if you flood the pond out, then that pond then feeds all the plants.
Here, you are all one. You are all on the same level. And we support greatly one another.
We've got things like marjoram, that's lovage, there's a bit of rosemary, so a nice dianthus carnation pink there, and a golden marjoram.
Oh, it's just, gives you something to get up for.
A sense of achievement or something, to show people.
But finally you can see things are positive, and when you see things growing, obviously then you can look forward.
There's a stepping stone for people to move on with their lives. Then we've got some raised beds which are full of peas, and there's some Chinese radish there at the moment.
I don't know of anybody who's been down here and hasn't taken something away from here.
I owe Growing Space a great deal, definitely. It's like a breath of fresh air for me. So, and I don't say it lightly when I say Growing Space saved my life, because it really did.